Alright, so sorry about the shitty camera work, but here I am about to do oh man, I can't even video this. Anyway, so here's my Veto Pac. It's extra large. It's the Veto Pac. Kind of, it's used a lot, which is good. Just wanting to show just some of the things as a plumber, what I keep. So the fixtures, just right here, the gas lines, pencils. I always keep pencils on me. With the side here, I like to keep tape measure. This is actually my favorite tape measure, and I forget where I got it from. I don't even know what the brand name is, but it's it looked really nice when I first got it, but after using it, that's how it looks now. Using it a lot. It's good though. It still does the trick, but yeah, I really like this one. So here's my Veto Pac, and as a plumber, you always want to have extra. Where did I put them now? Extra. Where the hell are they? Maybe it's on the outside. Extra bits, but it's probably on the other side. So here's the first flap, and here's everything that I take out on the job with me. So we got some silicone. It's the waterproof stuff. Got a couple of those, and I like to keep them in here. Just in case I need them. It's better to not need it and have it than to need it and not have it. So let's see what else. Got some levels here. One with the magnet strip, so that whenever I'm leveling out anything, it's got my older one here. Same thing. It's always good to make sure that my drainage is good. So yeah, got some torpedo levels. Got some Kinepex here. Got the tiny little baby ones for those little hard to reach places. These are tiny but cute, and got all the way from all different sizes. This is the one that I use the most. As you can see, it's pretty used a lot. But these Kinepex is good to have. Every time you're changing a toilet or needing to get those hard to reach places, kind of have that dinosaur look to them. But Kinepex is pretty expensive. Yeah, but worth every penny. When I'm looking for live wire, it's always good to have a multimeter or tool to detect if there's a current or not. There's another one. Yeah, just to make sure that I don't get electrocute my ass. All right. Pick quick pick, interchangeable. These are always good on the job. What I like about these is these pick quicks are able to switch quickly. I'm pretty sure that's why you pick and quickly change them. But yeah, it's good to have on any job. Strap wrench. Whenever you're wanting to put in shower heads or anything like that, and you don't want to use, like, let's say your channel locks or Kinepex to scrape. Sometimes customers nowadays, they like that black matte finish. So I use a strap to be able just to tighten it and ensure that it gets even more tighter. Very rarely do I use these because, as you see, it's not used that much, but you know, it's always good to have. Adjustable wrench, little baby ones, Mastercraft. You know, when you're switching toilets, those hard to reach places, you know, it's always good to have a little adjustable wrench. And then I think we got there, channel lock. I like these ones. They have a really wide mouth. You know, always good to have these. One thing about this though is that, like I said, just having a wide mouth. But the only thing is that I'm not the strongest man in the world. I mean, like, I'm not weak, but I'm not the strongest man in the world. Sometimes I really need to, like, hold on tightly to these and just turn. So one little trick that I like to do is I'll put a little bit of piping in here just to give it a little bit more torque. But yeah, adjustable wrench. And here's the baby one. Always good to have in your tool bag. Yeah, for changing toilets, different stuff like that. I got some DeWalt here. I personally don't like DeWalt, but you know, as much as I say that I don't like DeWalt, people still just give them to me as gifts, birthday gifts, different things like that. But one thing about it though is that, like, they're not terrible. They're just not great. I prefer Milwaukee and Rigid over DeWalt any day of the week, but you know, a free tool for your birthday or for Christmas is, you know, obviously I'm going to keep that. And use these on the job site because people don't want to steal them. My Milwaukee pack, I definitely use, but I don't take them to the job site and leave them there, just because those are worth so much more than DeWalt's. But I got these chisels here whenever I need to chisel out something. You know, whether if it's as a plumber sometimes, even if it's hardened diarrhea on a being able to chisel it out. Got some bits here, but again, they're DeWalt, so family, attention, family, friends, family. If you want to get me something, stop buying DeWalt. DeWalt is for Sparkies, not for plumbers. You know, DeWalt is up to par, I guess. I'm not saying it lightly. Some more DeWalt drills. Right here, it's a 11-in-1. And I get to take this out and switch it, and you know, just good to have. That's right here. Some ABS cutters, plastic cutters. You know, you always you can't always use what do you call that? A sawzall. So these are pretty good. They're sharp, and they're able to cut right through those plastic pipes pretty easily. So always keep these in your tool bag. Again, family. Remember what I said? So this is actually okay to have. I wish it was in Milwaukee, but you know, what are you gonna do? You know, I've actually used this a couple times, especially when I forget, let's say, a tool. You know, I just pull this out of my bag, and then, you know, let's say I don't have a knife, or I don't have my 11-in-1 screwdriver set. Like, you know, I can always use a use a multi-bit tool. This right here, I'm not sure if you guys know what this is, but basically you cut pipe, cutter, copper pipe, and it's adjustable, and you can go from places that are hard to get. You know, if you're going up into the basement and you need to cut a piece. This part right here is a little bulky, which I don't like, but it's a lot better than using those electric power tools. So here's a lot of the stuff that we're learning about. So again, all of the walls, stuff that I don't like, but I'll still use because it's Christmas gifts. Alright, it's another DeWalt. I know, for somebody who doesn't like DeWalt, sure has a lot, right? So here's some things that I don't really use all that much. Like I said, the Kinepex. These are the big ones. I haven't used these too often, haven't needed to, but when I do, I am, and I will. But yeah, these are the straight edge ones. I like these. These are the ones that I use all the time. I like the ones that have that dinosaur looking thing, that little chomper. Right? Dun, 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 dun. Here's another one, but this is the straight one. When that other one's kaput, I'll be using this one. All different sizes, all different colors, all the way to the tiny little guys, even the cute little ones, to the little baby here. So yeah, that's one side. It's one side of my Veto Pac. And as we look to the other side, that took a lot longer than it was supposed to. Should have just did this on a table or a desk or something. Now we get to the other side. Now, what does a plumber, any tradesman I think, needs? A hammer. Hammer is useful for anything. You can hammer things out. You can also hammer nails. And with this, you can pull out nails. I'm just messing with you guys. I'm just messing with you guys. All right, so yeah, hammer. File. I know this one's a little rusty, but yeah. Whenever you could use this to, even when you have a big pipe, big copper pipe, and you want to take off some of those shavings, you can use this. Has a flat edge on one side and kind of is a little bit circular on the other. There you go. This is going to be used a lot, especially when you're doing bathroom renovations, peeling off linoleum, taking out flooring, tile, whatever you want. Really good. Now, I don't really like these, but I have them, and these are crimpers. So you got your 1/2 inch and 3/4 from the top. I don't like these because these are really hard to get into some of those tight spaces. Yeah. Under all that. big ass channel locks. I use these, especially when I'm needing to do some gas lines or anything like that. You know, to hold them, to hold the pipes, hold them still. Any of the other bigger pipes, I've been using these a lot. These are big ass channel locks. Not so big ass channel. These aren't even channel locks. These are like the no-name brand. Signet. I haven't even heard of them, but I haven't used these too often yet. Rigid pipe cutter. Big ass pipe cutter. And you can burr them with that. Same thing, just a mini. Burr them with that. Here's for pecs cutters. Just like those other ones, these are sharp, man. Don't let these fool you. These are actually really sharp. These could take off a finger or thumb or something, so make sure you be careful with these things. Right here, screwdriver. So these, you can tell that these are old. Adjustable wrench, but the big ass ones, and you can tell that these have been, have seen its day. Wire cutters. These are specifically, like, literally they're, like, I don't really use them all that much, but just in case whenever there's wiring, you know, whenever there's an electric hot water tank that we're trying to take out, you know, I'll use these. Channel locks and channel locks. Knife and knife. Pipe wrench. Now a lot of people are like, why you got such an old ass pipe wrench? And the reason for that is they don't make them like they used to anymore. These are amazing. I've had new ones. I've had Huskies and all of these different things. These old time ones though, these older ones is legit. This is like the truth right here. There's absolutely no other pipe wrench that you can get besides these old school ones. Another adjustable wrench. Yes, I know. Old, right? But these, like I said, they don't make them like they used to. So I didn't think this was going to take 20 minutes, but that's basically what's happening. So yeah, that's my Veto Pac.